What is good, people? Lord Hades here, the new Halo Legendary video. I burnt myself out a little bit by trying to schedule when to finish missions in Halo Reach on Legendary every week, so I am going to be finishing that series, but I'm going to deviate from the scheduled upload thing. However, I was replaying Halo 3 yesterday, and as I was going through Sierra 117 on Legendary, I actually managed to beat it without dying, so I figured I'd go ahead and make video for my Iron playthrough. I didn't actually have the Iron Skull on, but as y'all can see, it was on Legendary, and you will see from the footage that I do not die. So I'm just going to kind of commentate this as it is going along.
Your squad, you're my scouts. Move out, quiet as you can.
And I believe it is B. Yes. So we're just going to have it in first person. This was on Vanilla Halo 3, backwards compatible on the Xbox One, theater mode.
Bravo team, this is Johnson. Got it. Fall back to the extraction point. Over. Roger that. Reynolds out.
Try not to interrupt the NPCs, but it won't be 60 frames per second, but my capture card can't capture that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Should look just fine. And this little opening thing I try to do up here, run up and assassinate the brute. Want to give credit to Pokebird, forget the 3 numbers after his name, but I never actually did this here, and it makes this a lot easier. Run up, jump, crouch. For some reason the grunts don't really notice you, and then he turned around a little before I could actually get him, but, you know, it's all good, as you can see. Then I didn't even realize you could hide in those bushes. It's only concealment though, not cover. They can definitely shoot you. Having a little problems getting my accuracy with the pistol, but and right there I was really scared of a brute shot. It was almost not going to be a iron run, but I lived, and I decided from here on out I'm gonna try my hardest. Just using the assault rifle to mop up the grunts. You got a shit ton of ammo for it. Pistol is more sparse, so I'll save that for the brutes if I need to. There's also plasma pistols around now, which is really good to dual wield with the Magnum for taking out brutes. I don't think I do that here. And I forgot to look for plasma grenades in the grunts, so I wasn't prepared to stick the brute. So I'm just going to kind of allow the grunts to come up towards me. I'm playing this really slow, and I'm just going to be hanging back behind cover a lot because that's the easiest way to do it. I actually almost got through Crow's Nest without dying as well. Just hold the motor pool. And if you've ever played this game on Legendary, you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. That shit is no joke. Right there, I thought this guy was dead. And, yeah, he wasn't. He almost kills me. I think there's an active plasma grenade on the ground to the left that isn't going off. Weird. Some of the grunts. Assault rifle's pitiful range. I don't think I was bursting it enough. You have to burst it if you want to hit from far away. Also learned that from Pokebird. I always thought it was just useless. And you can actually use it to strip shields. It's not good, but it's usable. Right here, pick the plasma pistol. It's always good to like bring one with you at the very least. You know what I love about Halo 3's theater? It works. Notice that when I aim at somebody's head and shoot them, that was slick. Notice when I aim at somebody's head and shoot them, they die, unlike in Halo 5 where the headshot is some weird place in theater and all your kills look like horse shit in first person. Not the case here. Almost died there. I don't actually know how I lived. If it was Halo 2, I would have been super dead. Probably even reached, to be honest, because my jump would have been lower and I wouldn't have made it up that fucking ledge.
Nice work.
I think I go for some Randy shit here. I don't think I get that one. And I don't know if it's an actual thing, but I was having a harder time headshotting with the pistol while dual wielding. At least on grunts. Probably just I'm bad with the pistol in this game because it's not that good. But I wonder if that's a possibility. Also, the brutes kept dodging my plasma pistol shots. I was using it from too far away. I don't know what that shot was for. That almost hit him. You gotta watch out for the grunt. Just spray him down. At this point, like, there's 3 enemies left. I don't want to risk dying to the brute shot, so I'm going to hide behind this rock and pepper enemies with the assault rifle. We'll be switching that out for better weapons soon anyway. Did anybody see him just fucking shimmy that shit? That's crazy. Either me or RB got him. So, mop up the grunts. Throws a grenade.
Grunts ain't no slouches either.
When we are victorious, all who serve the prophets will be punished.
Is that a fact, RB? Picked up a brute shot. I don't think I actually use this because it's not that good in Halo 2. Excuse me, in Halo 3. It does a little more damage in Halo 2 in the way it behaves is like more useful. So my new favorite grenade launcher is actually the one from Reach. I never knew how to use it, and then I finally learned how during my playthrough, and I was like, wow, this is the greatest gun of all time. Sneak up on the grunt, but I know that Jackal already saw me, so I don't bother trying to stealth through the rest of this. Just start picking enemies off from afar. And if you stay back here, you're out of the like radius where the AI will actually fire at you for the most part, save for like these guys on my left. So you can just kind of sit back here and really thin the ranks of the grunts and the jackals, and then move into plasma pistol brutes, shoot him in the face with the carbine. Dancing a little bit in and out of cover, contemplating using my brute shot, and then I was like, you know, I'd rather have my weapon work. So I actually hit him with the plasma pistol from that far away, but this carbine jackal prevented me from devoting attention to headshotting him while he was running back. Doesn't matter because there's an armorless brute somewhere around. He didn't go berserk, so he's still going to use his brute shot, which kind of sucks, but you know, just keep a watchful eye. Should have shot that fusion coil. Hindsight is 20/20. Pick off another grunt, and we got a gold brute, a blue brute, and this guy left. Bane of my existence, trying to find the center of the carbine reticle. Like, I'm just... I'm a BR guy, if you know what I mean. I'll use the carbine all day. By the way, I don't know if it's carbine or carbine. It's tomato, tomato, potato, potato type thing, I think. But yeah, fucking... I prefer the battle rifle in pretty much every game. In Halo 2, in Halo 3. Halo 4 is... that's something else.
Tango!
Halo 4 kind of turned into Call of Duty, where the weapons lose their individual characteristics. DMR and battle rifle were pretty much interchangeable, etc., etc. Assault rifle was way too good. I hate that game. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this game. This is a good-ass game. Got a checkpoint. I was kind of like... I felt thankful for every checkpoint, even though I was attempting to do this without dying. So. I don't know why that is, but it's kind of just a good point to like take a breath and be like, all right, we moving. Despite sitting behind this rock for 20 minutes, we are indeed progressing. One thing I can bar up all day is that jackal kill with the carbine.
Thanks for the assist.
Handhead, the classic, since 2001.
Get those numbers.
And he dodged it, and I was like, got behind the rock, jump shot, got him, and got him. So I'm picking up a new plasma pistol,
But I can't raise Bravo.
trying to get as much ammo
Get
as
'em to the
possible.
extraction point.
And then I'm going to fill up my carbine from this dead jackal over on the right. Gonna continue through the level. Now I'm saying plasma pistol, bow, miss, 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 got him.
Another notch for your belt. Let's clean them
If
up.
that was BR, I would have got him on the first shot. I love how you can like swipe shot with the BR because it's a burst. Allows you to cover a little more space,
Brute Chieftain. Phantom.
even if they move.
Pinned us down. Killed my men.
Yeah. Rest in peace, his men. Pick off some grunts. There's also going to be that group on the left. Nailed that jackal. And I contemplated taking the brute shot, but like I said earlier, it's like
Battle is over.
okay. Like for a grenade launcher, it does not hit as hard as a grenade. And there I fucking bad grenade, but moved over.
Well done.
And advance cautiously. Make sure you don't get stuck. Oh lord, forgot the theater dim. I'll have to move my stick every once in a while, just to make sure that doesn't happen. I think I stuck him. Yup, slick.
The river. Hurry.
And then I decided to, since we're going to go into the long-range combat section, I don't really need to hang on to the plasma pistol. I'll just knock their shields off with the carbine if I have to. And then I'll have the VR in reserve. And we're going to have the annoying Cortana vision right here, of course.
Could you sacrifice me to complete your mission? Could you watch me die?
Still want to know how she's talking to him.
Chief, Pelicans are at the river.
Grab that
We
BR
got
ammo.
company, so hustle up.
And there's a bunch of BR ammo here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this guy. I love how the jackal heard that in all this commotion and turned to face me. There's also the jackal snipers across the way. I'm hanging back and picking off all the enemies that might try to kill me while I focus on them before I divert my attention to them, because I don't want to get stuck by a grunt that I just ignored or something.
Break off, now!
Case in point.
Watch yourself! Monster thruster, hang on!
It was like the most
Get a hold of
obnoxious
her.
scream in video
Negative,
games.
we're going down!
I love Halo 3, but that scream and Miranda Keyes' line in the cutscene after this level are a couple of like, let's just say it's these graceful moments. And there I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Got one of them though. It's fine to just burn ammo because it's hard to jump back up here without a grenade anyway. Excuse me. So, you just have to, or what I like to do rather, is just burn a bunch of BR ammo, stack up, and then leave this area. I mentioned you can't always grenade jump back up if you're so inclined. And I actually didn't know there was another BR right there until God keep shouting out. Watch Hoki's walkthrough. I've played this game since the launch day in 2007, and for some reason I never knew there was another battle rifle under that gnarled tree. So here I was contemplating giving him a better weapon, I think. Oh, I did give him a better weapon.
Yep. Roger that, Chief.
Give him a carbine. I'm not sure why. I guess I just felt like outfitting my Marines with better weaponry so they can actually be useful. With the pistol, he really can't do much. But with the carbine, he can at least, like, maybe kill grunts and jackals, defend himself. So here, I was going to get on the turret and use it to kill enemies, but as you can see, it was destroyed in the battle, so I just, like, brought it up with me a little bit. See what's good. I don't know why I did that. On Legendary, and especially on Mythic, you don't really want to just BR spam to break their armor. you're much better off just using plasma pistol or like needlering them or something like that, because it'll take at least a clip to kill them, and you don't want to be burning that kind of ammo. With the carbine, it's a little less bad because it strips shields a little better and holds more ammo in general. But with the BR, you really want to try and avoid that.
We establish contact.
At this range, I don't really have much choice, and I'm trying to like weaken the brutes, I guess, and thin out the grunts
Nice work.
at the same time. Best thing to do would be just to focus on the grunts until all the brutes, or excuse me, all the grunts are down and you can safely finish the brutes.
Ready?
There's that carbine jackal peeking on the left. I didn't even notice him.
What feels wrong
He
about
didn't
this?
shoot me, thankfully.
Yes, sir.
I think I switched with carbine guy now. I have low BR ammo, so that's fine. I should have switched the pistol out or something. Well, I don't know. I was just seeing if I could
Contact.
maybe get enough damage off on him with that to, yeah, and it worked. So that's the thing. Not the best option, but I don't really have much other use for this pistol, so if I want to burn its ammo and I can hit them at this range, why not? Because I'm not plasma pistoling at that range, obviously. And all 3 carbine jackals are down, so we got a good supply of ammo for that. If I recall correctly, I actually got garbage collected on, which I don't actually remember happening too much in this game. Yeah, I went up there to get carbine ammo after this fight because I didn't want to jump up beforehand and get like brute shotted or something. And I got fucked. I got fucked for it. Just gonna tap that real quick, make sure we don't black screen again. Got him. Missed a few shots, but it don't matter. Right here, I'm just being real careful because at this point, I'm like, well, this is a real possibility that I can do this without dying, so I'm not going to do anything stupid that'll get me killed. Get the brute shields down, kill him quickly before he can brute shot me. Always be careful to note the weapon if you're trying to do something like this, because if he has a spiker or something, it's a lot less necessary to take him out than if he has a brute shot, because while it's underpowered in your hands, in theirs it's not. Direct hits, I think, actually kill you from full, though I could be wrong. It's 2 at the most, though. And the splash damage is what really gets you, because if you're weakened at all, and you go behind the wrong piece of cover, that's a wall or other object for them to shoot, you're just gonna explode. Yeah, I went up here to get carbine ammo, and it got swept. So that was unfortunate. But we are coming up on the Jackal Alley. Yeah, I was kind of incredulous. I was like, wow. Actually got garbage collected on. That was crazy. Do I pick up a brute shot here? Yes. There's a bunch of ammo behind me. Do I get it? No.
Victory is
I
ours.
probably wasn't planning on using it anyway. And somebody brought me a BR. Thankfully, that time, all the brutes...
The Banshees will return. Hurry! Back into the jungle.
Oh, all the brutes came around the corner and let us just let's just kill them prior. So wasn't no thing around the corner. Just the sniper jackal.
My bird's down. Half a click from your position.
I considered getting his beam rifle, but as you can see, it didn't fall down. I'd have to like attempt to knock it down with grenades and shit. And I was like, it's just jackals. I'm gonna get a free sniper anyway. It's not absolutely necessary. I did pick up a carbine here. I think I replaced the brute shot, yeah. No reason to really have it. I'd rather have 2 precision weapons than brute shot and anything. Brute shot is just like, there's very few instances in which it's good. It serves a little bit of purpose against the Flood because it's an infinite ammo melee weapon that's pretty consistent against them. And it can do well against softer combat forms, though against the shielded ones you're going to encounter problems. and probably kill yourself as they rush at you and don't die, and then the splash damage kills you. Get that guy. Keep missing. Can't hit. I think it actually gets less accurate as you spam shot, so that's probably why. I don't know if I don't see that guy or I just felt like disrespecting him, but yeah, that almost got me. Oh, right here. Going on the left side so you can get a better view. And I'm just going to let the action speak for itself for one moment.
Come on, you dumb apes!
My apologies. That demanded my immediate attention, and I really didn't want to start the entire recording over. That would have been annoying. But as long as everything is still going smooth, it's fine. Ah, this grunt appeared up on my left. He was a survivor from earlier because I didn't snipe that many people, if I recall correctly. Yeah, should have. Because if you don't, that's what happens to you. Get that guy. Yeah. Already took out the sniper over there. And at this point I said, fuck it, I'll pick up a neat LAR. Try and take all these people off. Brute died to the actual needle, not even an explosion, because he was so weakened from the plasma grenade. I love Arbiter's yells in this game. His voice manages to get loud without distorting at all, and I find that incredibly amusing. Yeah, we just gonna clean up them jackals. I'm gonna sit here and basically just burn all my carbine ammo and other ammo on these brutes, because we're gonna turn around and pick up a full VR and a sniper for the final part of the mission. Just make use of this bubble shield. When I was younger, I didn't really like Halo 3's equipment, but honestly, after Destiny came out, I realized that Halo 3's equipment was a lot of Destiny abilities implemented way better, because they're tied to the map and not the character. Yeah, now I have a much greater appreciation for equipment, except for flares and radar jammers. That shit is trash. You know, live and learn. Live and learn. They incorporated radar jammers into their fucking Halo Reach active camo. Interesting design choice. Of course, it was also not even good camo if you weren't moving. I don't know why I'm ranting about this. Right? And yeah, just clean these guys up. I'm not risking anything at this point because I've gotten so far in the level without dying. At this point, I was like, yeah, I could actually make an iron playthrough of this game. And then I played Crow's Nest and Sapo Highway. And I don't know how that's going to go, but I'll at least do iron playthroughs of all the missions that I can, and then make it a long-term goal to do the entire game that way.
Echo 5-1, this is Crow's Nest.
Not in one setting, obviously. I don't think anybody could play through every single level on Legendary in a row without dying once. That would be fucking insane. Actually, I take that back. I'm sure somebody's done it. One of these Halo YouTube legends. I should do my research, man.
Again, the brutes show their weakness.
You didn't catch what RB said there. Yeah, as you can see, we got a full BR and sniper for the final part of this mission. And it goes pretty well. Pretty sure RB goes and gets himself killed. But I get through the joint and don't fuck it up. Which is grand.
See how they bait their trap?
Johnson getting fucked up by the chieftain. Tries to throw a punch at him. Like, I know Johnson's a badass, but that's crazy. Oh, why did that come back up? How long have you been here? Interesting. That did just pop up, right? I'm not just tripping. I'll have to watch this back. That was interesting. So I'm just gonna sit up here, pick off grunts and shit. When the big targets come out. So we miss. We kill their Vanguard. He used his invincibility, so I just kind of kept an eye on him, saw if it would run out before he got into that house, and unfortunately, he was able to get all the way to the house with full invincibility. I'm disrespecting that Jackal. I don't know why. Nailed him. Some grunts still down there. Decided to hit this guy, but he was... A BR did not want to hit. So I was just like, alright. You can hold one of those. Grunt. Don't know why I burned sniper on him. Probably didn't want to deal with not being able to hit the head while he was facing away. Oh, and the phone buzz. Hope y'all can't hear that. But yeah. For the purposes of not dying, I literally just sat up here and picked off everything that I could until the only enemies left were the ones that would not come out of that house. And then I just evict them with grenades. That is the plan. And that guy decided to expose himself, but positioned himself in just the right spot where I could not headshot him. Because of the fucking pole. So I jumped down, got launched backwards off of that, which is not what I intended to do, and I was kind of afraid that I would fall down and get fucked by the chieftain. Luckily that was not the case. He decided to stay inside. And here's where the eviction begins. I'm like, will that aggro him out here? And I was like, oh, well, he moved. He's kind of dancing around in there. I was like, hey, buddy, yeah, I'm out here, bitch. Bow. Bow. And then I missed that somehow. But he is helmetless, so he's one shot, and he sticks his head out and I kill him. And RB is back. So we're just going to move up slowly, keep an eye on our motion tracker. I threw a grenade in there just in case there were any residual grunts or anything. Brutes, more importantly, try to flush them out. And we move up this bridge. Keep an eye out for the Phantom. No reason to go out there and die to its turret right now. Now that we have come so far. Get rid of them jackals, you know what I'm saying? We got a gold brute. RB sponged one of my shots, I think, but it went through and still hit him. And yeah, same principle as the whole mission, just picking off enemies from afar, playing Ghost Recon, you know. Wrap it up. Oh. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. And then just peek over there. Some more grunts. Why go around the corner? Why go around the corner when they're exposing themselves right there? And I was like, I can burn all the ammo. There's carbines in the crates. Peeking. Sounds like the grunts were moving up. Barely saw that jackal. Was able to get him. Shoot the gruntus. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Reload, and that is all of them. One more section, and then we are done with the mission.
This isn't as fun as it looks. Cut the power. We're even, long as we're only counting today. Kilo 2-3, what's your ETA?
Long as we're only counting today.
Imminent, Sergeant. Find some cover. Got a clear path.
So,
Roger that, Hocus. Friendly gunship coming in hot.
Sure thing, Chief.
I didn't realize this. Maybe it's because I just haven't played this game in a long time. But, I didn't realize that the gunship actually strafes the entire area if you stay in here. Which you'll see. Picked off the Goldie. Trying to trade this with Johnson or something. And then I have some problems with the fucking spiker on the ground instead of trading it with an ally. Naturally. Now I'm like, oh, well, can't worry about this now. There are enemies on the doorstep. But this location's pretty safe. I was worried about the brute shot splash damage at this point. I really didn't want to get worse this far into the mission. So I just spam shotted the shit out of him. Didn't take down his armor because he's a gold. Threw that grenade a little bit too low. That was annoying.
Phantom.
I see him. Stand by.
Yeah, when he says that,
Going loud.
he blows up the Phantom, and then she keeps shooting at
Scratch one
all
phantom.
these enemies. And I missed both of my last enemies, so that's nice and clean.
Scratch two.
Yep, Phantoms are exploding. Oh yeah, here it is. She fucking wrecks the rest of the grunts. And I was just like, oh.
All done.
I didn't even know that happened. And then there's nobody on the bridge because I sniped the Goldie. So, at this point, we are home free.
Unworthy of my blades.
Yeah. Only skull I had on for this was I would have been your daddy. Otherwise, I was just straight legendary. No deaths. Iron doesn't actually change the gameplay having the actual skull on, so for all intents and purposes, that was an Iron playthrough. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Halo content. And, yeah, there'll be some other games too. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Roast will continue after that. Gonna have a comparison with the original Battlefront 2. And yeah, for the future, since Destiny 2 has been ass, it's looking like it's gonna be Halo stuff and whatever other random game I'm playing at the time. Yeah, let's try and start streaming and shit too. It'll be either on here or Twitch. And you should get notifications on here if it's on Twitch. So, yeah, please leave me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Peace out, y'all.